Right, hello. Oh, there's no screen then. I gotta say, now what? I didn't have a screen just then. I've got so many things that my computer is using. It keeps knocking my cameras out all the time. So, cup of coffee. Just ate the last half of my kebab from last night. Couldn't eat it all, so I don't throw it away. I keep it for the next day. Nice bit of cold kebab goes down a treat, kind of thing. The only thing is the pita bread tastes a bit, stale after it's been cooked and stuck in the fridge. Well, not the fridge, in a microwave overnight. Kind of thing tastes a bit stale. So, yeah, a little coffee time chat. Get your fix. All right, going on your PC. Okay. Well, yeah. Let me know when you're done, because then I can come back on and carry on talking. My camera sucks, I'll tell you. Where's it gone? Well, I was shaving the other day, and I kind of like slipped a little bit, and like, I would have had it like down the chin, like a goatee, but it kind of went past, and quarter way through, I thought, fuck, that is going to look terrible like that. So I just cut it all off. It will go back eventually after like 3 or 4 months. It'll be back. All got to do is keep trying to like keep this side, the two sides, the cheekbones, kind of like cut down, and have this one. I kept the moustache though, and like my hair needs a little bit of a clean. But anyway, oval, yeah, oval. Bunch of arseholes, I tell you, man. Now, I think I did a video on SSC not long ago. I can't really remember, to be honest with you. Did I do one on SSC? I think I might have done. It would be under live, wouldn't it? Yeah, SSC live. Might have been 2 months ago. I don't really know. Might not even put it under as like a live stream under SSC. Might just been uh, the just hello little chat kind of thing. Might have been that one, or it could have been just chat about anything. I'm heading that tomorrow night, but might not be doing ghost hunting. That's a month ago. I don't even know if I went there actually, to be honest with you. I must have done because there's a live stream with the bushcraft, so yeah. Oh yeah, Rant gas back. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, 4 weeks ago. Rant time about gas meters and providers. Yeah. Well, you didn't watch that one. Go back and watch that one. Because not long ago, about 4 5 weeks ago, I got a letter from the letterbox, and it was from Oval Gas Company, with a gas card. One of those top-up gas cards. I thought, what the fuck is they sending me this for? I'm not with Oval. So I rang them up, and I had a long chat with them, saying like, "Why are you sending me a gas card? I'm not with you. I'm with SSC. I don't use gas. I've had my gas disconnected and capped for like 6 years, 5 6 years. Although they send engineers around to check that it has been capped. Like, why are you sending me this? Oh, it's part of the terms and agreements, right? We kind of like joined with SSC. They transferred your account to us, and like even though you're not using gas, you still got your meter, and because you got your meter, you're being charged for a meter. So I thought, hang on a minute, how can you charge me for a meter if I'm not using the gas? Well, easy, because you're still got the meter. It doesn't matter if you're using the gas or not. You know, the meter is like on a rental charge. It doesn't matter if you're using it or not. You're still getting charged for it. Oh, no, you can't be doing that. So after a long kind of discussion with them, they told me that they would send an engineer around today to actually remove my gas meter. And I've been on the phone line 3 times, getting put through a different department or saying, oh, sorry, the office is closed till 5 o'clock tomorrow. Then I go onto their website for live chat, waiting in line for about 10-15 minutes. Guy's number 15 in line. I actually spoke to whoever it was, and I said, look, I'm supposed to have an engineer around today. Oh, we can't do nothing about that. We don't deal with that. You'll have to ring this number. So I rang this other number they gave me, which I forgot to write down. I think it might still be on my phone. I'll have a look later, so I can write it down in case I don't ring you tomorrow. But anyway, is my audio bot working by the way? Yeah. So I got through to some guy and I said, look, you have to go through all the security questions and all this shit, Before I did ring him, I went on to Oval and I didn't have an account, so I put my email in. And they said, check your email. Check my email. There's a link there to set up an account. So I clicked on set up account, put my password in. Then it gave me my details, my postal address, my postcode, and an account number and all that bollocks, yeah. And I'd done that before I rang the number. And I spoke to some guy. It sounded okay, but you don't know who you're talking to on the outside line, do you really? So I said, look, I've gone through all the security questions and everything, yeah. And he goes, what can I do for you today? I said, well, the thing is, I was supposed to have an engineer turn up today between 2 to 6 p.m. and he hasn't turned up. Oh, I'm very sorry to hear that. I said, well, you may be sorry, but what is it doing to me? Because I've waited in all day. They've not turned up to remove my gas meter. And if you think I'm going to be charged because the gas meter is still there and it hasn't been removed, you've got another thing coming. Oh, no, guys, you ain't got to worry about that. What we do is that because he hasn't turned up, we'll open a complaint kind of thing. And it'll go through email and the manager or whatever will look into it and investigate why he didn't turn up. So I said, well, the thing is, when is he going to turn up? Because if he hasn't turned up today, if you think I'm going to wait in the next day, and the next day, hoping he's going to turn up to remove my meter, you've got another thing coming. So I've got other things to do. He goes, oh, yeah, I can understand that, Mr. Morgan. So he goes, no, I'm not asking you to stay in, He goes, I'm going to try to cut the story so that it works out in the more sensible way kind of thing. But he goes, oh, no, if you need to go out and do things, you go out and do things, if I can I ring you tomorrow to find out if he turned up or not? And if he hasn't turned up, then we'll have to make another appointment. So I said, well, yeah, but the thing is, when's the next appointment going to be? Because I'm not going to be, cancelling appointments just to have an engineer come round a second time when he should have been round the first time. No, we're trying to sort something out, so you're going to be in. I said, yeah, but I could be in and he still might not turn up. You go, well, hopefully he'll be there, the second time round. Maybe, he's kind of delayed and, he still might turn up today. I said, yeah, but if he's going to be, delayed, would it be, a courtesy call saying, I'm afraid I won't be there at that time. I'm running late, I'll be there at etc. time. Or could they not email me or send me a text message saying, I'm very sorry that it's not going to be done today, a new appointment will have to be made, or I'll be there at 8 o'clock or whatever, tonight, whatever time of thing, because they're delayed. No, none of that was done, was it? He goes, well, I don't know if they had the facilities to actually contact you to let you know that they're going to be late. I said, well, that's like the ball, isn't it, really? You expect us to be in, and if we're not in, we're going to get charged for not being in when the boiler guy comes around to, remove the meter. He goes, oh, no. He goes, what we do is that we kind of reverse that. If you're in and he doesn't turn up, we credit you. We credit you £30. I said, hang on a minute. You're saying you're going to credit me £30 for being in, and the boiler, the guy did not come around to remove my meter? He goes, yeah. I said, well, what is the point of that? I said, I can't use that for me, my boiler meter. Because, that's the reason why he's coming around to, disconnect it completely and remove the damn thing, So what good is £30? He goes, oh, no, well, it'd be a check, you can use the check on whatever you want, just go and cash in, spend on whatever. Because if someone is in and they don't turn up, then we pay you for a misappointment, but we open up a complaint thing for you on your behalf and try to find out why the guy didn't turn up. But if he does turn up and you're not there, then you get charged for not being there. Now, I don't know how much they would charge you for not being in if they turned up. I said, yeah, but, I'm waiting all day. I need to get food in cupboards, load of bullshit, but, I've got food in the cupboard. They don't know that, do they? I said, I need to go out and do things, And I said, well, the thing being is there any possible chance you could wait in for tonight? I said, well, I could do, but I suppose I'll have to, won't I, really? I'll have to wait until tomorrow to go and get me shopping. And I said, I've got a couple of doctor's appointments tomorrow. He goes, well, what time can we call you, for tomorrow to find out if he turned up or not? So if he hasn't turned up tomorrow, then, we got to go through the operation of, reorganising him to come round on another day, another time, and for you to be in. So I said, oh, well, call me after 4 o'clock. I'll probably be in, well, actually, I won't be in most of the day, so I have got to go out tomorrow. And that's, I don't have to tell them where I've got to fucking go. That's my own business, isn't it, really? So he said, I'll ring you after 4 o'clock, and if he's turned up and done it, fair enough. You'll still get your credit, because it wasn't your fault that he didn't turn up, at a particular time, stated between 2 and 6 o'clock. But I'm thinking, yeah, that's a load of bollocks. And if he does turn up tonight, and he is late, they might turn around and say, oh, well, we did turn up, you're not going to get a credit. So the guy goes, oh, no, you still get credit, even if he's late, because he's supposed to have been there at that time, between 2 and 6 o'clock. I thought, yeah, he's just saying that, pull the wall over my eyes, make me think I'm going to get it. So I'm talking to the guy, I had to give him my home phone number, as well as my mobile number. And he got that fucking screwed up a couple of times. And I said, well, I've got to go out and, do my electric key and stuff like that. I've got electric on the key, which I've got to put on tomorrow. But I still need to go out and top it up. And he goes, oh, I can understand that, you don't want to be putting your money on your key and forgetting about it. And then, going out later, when you run out of electricity, he goes, I can understand that. So, on my electric at the moment, I've got about 15 quid on the meter itself. I think I've got £40 on my key, but that's going to go on the meter. But then when I put it on the meter, I've got to go out and top it up again. But £40 would probably last me a couple of weeks anyway, so I ain't got no rush to go out and do it. But they don't know that, do they? I said, what I don't understand is that why did they give you my account? Oh, because we had, the top brass had a meeting. I got together and they forwarded your account to us, and we're dealing with your account. It doesn't matter if you're going to have gas or whatever. Your account will still be on our account. Even when they take the meter away, you'll still probably be on their system. So I said, well, my electricity is on SSE. And when I found out that you sent me this card, and before I had to get the appointment, I rang up SSE, and they said, yeah, we passed it over to Oval. And I asked them why, and they said because they've done like a joint, kind of like business thing together. And he goes, actually, your electric is with us as well. I said, do what? He goes, yeah, they passed on your electricity to us. I said, I didn't know that. I said, well, when was that then? He goes, oh, just over a month ago. So I said, well, SSE has not sent me no letter, no email, no message saying that my account is being transferred to you. So when I put my electricity, when I go to pay, for top up, why is it still saying SSE then? Well, they are part of the providing group. It will still show SSE, but it's not SSE. It may show their name on it still, but it's actually now with Oval. I thought, what other bollocks? It's like we're a debt collector. If you're paying off, your debt, and even though you're constantly paying your debt off, and then they sell your account onto another debt collector, that new debt collector will actually send you a letter saying that they've passed it on to them, plus the old debt collector will probably send you a letter saying, hey, we've moved your account over to a new company, so they will be dealing with your debt right now, and they may contact you to either give you a discount to close your account rather quickly, or if you can't do that, they will go through the process of saying, well, how much can you afford? Do you want to still carry on paying what you used to pay the other company to us? And if so, that's all done, sorted, kind of thing, yeah? But SSE never sent me a letter, never sent me an email, an SMM, a letter, diddly Scott, saying that they are moving my account over to Oval. So tomorrow, I'm going to be ringing up SSE. And I'm going to say to them, yeah, I've got a complaint. Why the hell have you not told me that my account has been moved over to Oval? As it is, I'm having problems with Oval because they've not come around and sorted out my gas meter to remove it when they're supposed to. And I'm getting worried that I may have to pay, like rental fees for a meter that I'm not using. And how do I know that now you've moved it over to Oval, my electricity bill isn't going to go through the sky, because I can only afford to pay so much on my electric each week. I'll be honest with you, right? Since the fucking shit that's hit the worldwide, economy, if you want to put it that way, and everything's gone up in price, including fuel, whether it being gas, electric, petrol, whatever, yeah. Everyone is paying double. I used to get away And I seriously, honestly can tell you, I used to get away with £10 on my electric key every week. Using the same shit that I'm using right now. You know, my microwave when I use it, my kettle, my fridge freezer, which is always turned on. You know, my TVs, my internet, my telephones, my mobile phone being charged up. You know, everything that I've got on now, I was using several months ago before we all got hit with the increase on our energy bill. I'm now fucking paying double each week than I used to several months ago. And it's all because of one fucking arsehole that's caused this fucking shit. Because he wants to, like, you know, take over certain countries or certain borders or whatever you want to shit fucking will say. You know, the fucking Dick P. I won't say his name, but we all know who we're talking about. And he's, you know, this is what I don't understand about him, right? Yeah, he's asking for peace talk shit, but he's the one who started all this shit. And with the country that's having the issues with him, yeah, are losing all, you know, like thousands of people dying over there, yeah, because of Mr. P wanting to, like, you know, take certain countries back. If we want, you know, such an arsehole and didn't start all this shit, we wouldn't have the rather fucked up economy like we got right now. No, we had one disaster as it was, weren't we, with COVID. You know, putting a lot of people out of work, putting a lot of people back on the benefits and all that system, yeah. And now he pops up and causes even more of a fucking devastating pile of crap. Now, ain't him like that, you know, there's other countries, you know, wanting to have wars with each other, you know, threatening to push the little red button. You know, it's just this world's, you know, completely fucked up right now. I'll tell you, it is completely fucked up with what's going on. You know, with the landlords, they put up, you know, their rent, haven't they? Even the councils put the rents up. The housing associations put their rents up. I tell you, my rent used to be like 550 at one time. Yeah, when was it? After the polls and, you know, when they do all the, you know, like governmental tax shit, you know, when they done that, my rent went up an extra £100 a month. You know, I'm okay because I don't pay my rent. You know, the council pays my rent. Well, the DWP pays my rent. But I've noticed a lot more people have been kicked out by private landlords because people can't afford their rent because it's doubled or even tripled. You know, people are being kicked out from housing associations because they can't keep up with their rent. And, you know, with housing associations, they used to say, oh, we can't, you know, you can't afford to pay your rent, contact us and we're trying to help you out in some way. You know, my housing association is okay. You know, they put me rent up £100 extra a month, yeah, but, you know, they say I'm lucky enough I don't have to pay for it myself because the government pays my rent. But what happens if they turn and say, hey, we're not paying your rent anymore, fuck off. What am I going to do with all my shit? First thing I'd have to do is take what I can, ask my sister to store some of the shit that I've got here, and just leave it all. Let the housing association come down and fucking fight all the way. So I won't be able to do it. I just ain't got the strength to do any of this shit anymore. My headaches are constant again. I had a couple of months where my headaches kind of like eased up, and it wasn't as bad. And that is, I think, because like we had an arrangement with her upstairs, trying to keep the noise down. Which I admit she has kept the noise down, quite a lot, except for this morning. Fuck knows what I was doing this morning. It was like dum 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 dum, 7 o'clock in the morning, and I wasn't planning to get up till around about 12, 1 o'clock. As long as I was awake, for the gas company to come around and disconnect my fucking gas meter. That was the main objection for today. But fucking noise upstairs for about half an hour. I did eventually fall back to sleep, and I had my alarm put on my phone, which woke me up at 12:15. So I had a fair bit of sleep last night, but I didn't go to bed till like 2, 3 o'clock, I think, because my sleep patterns always kind of screwed up. But I did get a little bit more sleep. The other day, I didn't get sleep at all. I just kept waking up. I felt itchy. I was sweating like a fucking barbecue pig, kind of thing. And all I had on me was like, my shorts, my t-shirt, and this flimsy blanket. That's all I had. And I kept kicking that off because I was getting too fucking hot. There's like one thing after another in here sometimes. My TV came on. Well, I was doing some gaming last night. So I bought myself a PlayStation 4, second-hand one. And I was playing that last night, and my TV suddenly showed up a message saying, "Your Roku TV is overheating." Oh, what? What? This Roku TV is not more than 6 months old. So why is it overheating? So I quickly nipped on to Google and I did a Google search. They said, maybe it's not getting enough air vent into it. It could be like things like blocking it. If you got it against the wall, bring it out a bit more from the wall. If you've got anything underneath the vents, remove the stuff under the vents, all that shit, yeah. And a lot of people were saying that the TLC TVs do suffer with overheating. But the good thing is it is insured. So it suddenly goes pop one day. All I do is ring up my insurance company and say to them, "Hey, my TV just closed down. I need it fixed." And they will fix. They won't fix it. They'll actually get an engineer around to pick up the TV, to take away and try to fix it. Now they can't fix it like they did with the last one. They will send me a link saying like, sorry, we can't fix your TV. Here's a link. Click on there and get a free, TV from your insurance company. See, one of my TVs I originally had was insured, and it did go down. The screen had all pixels down the screen. Now that's slightly my fault because I was cleaning the TV and I pressed a bit too hard, and I caused that damage myself. But it doesn't matter if it's accidental damage or if someone comes along and smashes it with a hammer. It's insured. So I rang them up. I said, my TV's gone. I've got pixelization all down the screen. I need it repaired. So they made an appointment with the engineer. He came round. I said, I've had this TV for quite a long time. I said, if you can't fix it, I don't want a replacement one. I want a new one because I'm insured for a new one. If you can't fix this one, I don't want a second-hand one. Because why am I paying my insurance to get a second-hand one? It's not going to happen. No. Because if we can't fix it, then you will get a new one. They took it away, and I only had the one TV, and I like to have two when I'm multitasking. So while I was waiting for them to get back to me to let me know what was going on, I thought, well, even if I do get a new one, I'll probably still buy one because I need two monitors. I need two TVs now, not one, two. So I went online and I was able to get like an Android TV, 43-inch one. I think it's like 250 quid or something, yeah. So I had to wait a couple of days for it to turn up from Amazon. I got it out, connected it up, and a day later, I get a message from the engineer company saying, "Oh, we can't fix it. Click on this link. You're guaranteed to get free TV out of the ones which is listed free from your insurance company." So I saw I think it was this one, Roku, I think it was, and I clicked on it. Yeah, I think it was this Roku one. Not this one here, but the one in the living room, which is in the box still. Because when I got it, that made it 343-inch TVs, and I ain't got room for three 43-inch TVs. So I tried out the Roku one, and it was okay. You know what? I don't know if this is the Roku one or not. I think this is the Roku. TLC Roku. Yeah, the other one is the Android one. And I tried the Android one. And, when you're doing a bit of gaming, kind of thing, it doesn't really bring up the graphics all that good. It doesn't have, specific settings like the other one does, HDR, whatever that fucking is, I don't know. But, yeah, a couple of days later, I'm buying, a new TV, and I'm testing out. The other one came through. So, I've been mucking around, swapping and changing the monitors over time to time. And so the Android one's in the box in the living room. I kept the box for it. So, it's there, so it's not getting damaged. But if this starts overheating all the time and giving me issues, I'm going to have to ring up my insurance company, get them to come and fix it. Then I'll have to bring in the Android one and use it in here. But it's not all that good for game playing, the Android one. It should be, but it's not. So if they took this one away and said we can't repair it, I'm going to make sure that I can get one which is game compatible. This one is game compatible in the actual settings. It's got settings for gaming, but I think I've got it on normal settings at the moment. I can't remember. But a few days ago, I bought a PS4 from Cash Converters. PlayStation 4 Pro, 1TB hard drive. Second-hand price is normally around about £160, £170. I went to Cash Converters and I saw this one £129.99, so I thought, yeah, I'll have that. I have been thinking about getting one, but what got me to get one was that there's a guy on YouTube who usually plays, Call of the Wild, the hunting game quite a lot. So I thought, well, if I get one and download it onto the PlayStation, because you can't cross-game PlayStation with Xbox, and you can't cross-game Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. So all three of them you can't, kind of play on any of the formats. You can only play PlayStation to PlayStation, Xbox to Xbox, PC to PC. And, hang on. Right, no, it's just. Well, at least this turned up. So, so I bought the PlayStation, right, from Cash Converters, $129.99, and they gave me a controller. Which I put somewhere. Oh, here it is. They gave me this controller here. It's not an original PlayStation controller. It's not a wireless one. This is a wired one, but it's a genetic controller, which will play on the PlayStation 4. So they gave me this. I'm thinking, like, all I've got to do is go home, plug in the PlayStation 4 into the TV, and it'd be working. Wasn't entirely wrong. I turned on the PlayStation 4. It comes up with a screen. Press your home key to go to the next setting. Press. Nothing. I pressed all the keys. Nothing. I did a quick Google search, and nothing happened. So I rang up Cash Converters. I said, look, I just bought this console from you today, and the controller's not working. Oh, right, okay. If you want to bring it up, we'll check it. I said, well, what do I need to do? Can I just bring the controller up, or do I need to bring the controller up, the cables, and the PlayStation 4? He goes, no, bring it all up. So I've gone up there, handed it all over to him. He's taking it back. I can see what he's doing. He plugs the controller in. He turns it on. There's a quick update, which I didn't even get myself, but updates come to the blue screen. It says, like, push the button. He's pushing it, and nothing's happening. So he goes, okay, so the thing is, it looks like it is a controller. We'll have to give you another controller. But I'll have to speak to the manager first. So he spoke to the manager, and he goes, right, I'm afraid we can't give you another controller. I said, what do you mean you can't give me another controller? He goes, well, the thing is, like, the controller that you got does work, but it doesn't work through setting it up. It'll only work when it's already set up. I said, well, that's no good, is it, really? How can I set the bloody PlayStation up if the controller won't let me go through it? I said, look, you can see it's not an original PlayStation controller. It's a generic one. I don't know. It goes, well, the only thing you can do is either get a refund, or you can get a refund and buy another one. But the other ones are more expensive. You're talking about £160. But you will get a genuine PlayStation controller. Something like that. Now you can see the difference between those two controllers. Now that has a white LED on it to show you that it's got power coming through. This one doesn't, because this is a generic one. So I was going to get a refund and buy another one, but then I realised it would work out a little bit more dearer if I just say, fuck it, I'll keep the console, I'll give you the money for another controller, but I'm keeping that generic one, because, that's what I've paid for. You're not going to discount that from what I've already paid. Goes, no, we can only refund you the full amount, and you buy another one, which will probably work out a bit more expensive, but you will get an original controller. So I said, no, look, I ain't going to fuck around anymore. I said, look, I'll keep the console that I've got. I'll keep the crapped out generic piece of crap which comes with it, and I'll get another controller. He goes, okay. Now the woman came out, the manager, goes, yeah, sorry about it. Well, you think about it, you got a really good deal there. I said, a good deal? What, with a controller that don't work? She goes, that's the reason why the console was a lot less than we put that in with a controller. If you buy the console itself, it'd still be about £150 for the console. Then you'd probably have to buy the controller if we were to sell them separately. But we don't sell them separately. We put a controller in. You get the controller, the power cable, and the console for whatever we've got listed. So any of you buy another controller, you still got a good deal. Oh, what a lot of fucking bollocks. So I said, look, to the guy, I said, look, I'll keep the one I've got. I'm not going to do a refund. I'll keep the one I've got. Just give me another controller. So I looked in the display cabinet, and they had this one here for £24.99. New, these were around about £50-60. But because it's second hand, it's £24.99. So I bought it £24.99. Now the guy had already actually used a different controller and went through the settings on the PS4 to get it up and running. Now if I'd known when I got home, well, I didn't know until yesterday, I plugged this in, the shitty one, and it actually works on it now because it's all gone through the settings and everything. Yeah. If I'd known that had worked before buying that, I would have bought it. But I did say to the guy, even if I've only got one controller, I would have probably bought another controller for spare backups, because you never know when your controller, you might drop it, break it, you might go faulty, whatever. So, yeah, just give me that fucking controller, and that's it. So I paid £24.99 for that. I've been playing it for a couple of days. It all seems to be working. I downloaded The Hunter Call of the Wild on PlayStation 4 to play with someone else on YouTube, and now he's too indulged to he's playing, the new one, The Way of the Hunter. Similar to Hunter the Wild, but The Way of the Hunter is a lot more harder. And again, it's not cross-reference. You can't play Xbox on with a PlayStation. You can't play PC with an Xbox or PlayStation. Vice versa. You can't play it anywhere. So I've downloaded Call of the Wild, and I'm saying, do you want to send me an invite? He goes, well, I'm not playing that at the moment. I'm playing The Way of the Hunter. Okay, maybe later. He goes, yeah. So I'm waiting, and I'm getting tired, and I thought, well, fuck this, I'm going to go to bed. I just said to him, leave it. Because I downloaded The Hunter Call of the Wild on PlayStation that day, after getting the PlayStation console itself. I spent out like £35 on the game and some of the DLCs, the extra maps and add-ons. But he's not playing that fucking game anymore, is he? He's playing this new one. So, I told him, I said, well, when are you going to play? That's why I bought the PlayStation 4 to come on and play with you. He goes, oh, you bought it just for me? I said, yeah. He goes, oh dear, laugh out loud. He goes, I'm going to be playing, this today. So I thought, fuck it. I could either take the PlayStation back or keep it, But so I have been pondering about getting a PlayStation 4, for some time. So, I'm not going to take it back. Even though I've got a 30-day, reconsideration, or if it goes faulty with me, if it goes faulty, then I'll have to take it back to get it either replaced or repaired, kind of thing. But no, I've got PlayStation, I'm keeping it, and that's it, done. So, yesterday, I went to the car boot fair. Now, I paid $24.99 at Cash Converters for the controller. Guess what was at the car boot fair? Some guy had 3 black ones, a white, 2 white ones, and a blue one. Same kind of controller, just that it's slightly a different colour blue. You wanted £10 for it. I said, well, how do I know it's working? I'll offer you a £5 for it. He goes, no, I'll be losing. So I got him down to £8, but he was able to plug it in, the cable into his power bank, and you could see it light up. He goes, well, there it goes, charging up. So it does work. So instead of paying £10, I got it for £8. Now I was going to say, hey, maybe I should take that back to CEX and say I don't need it. I say I've got one, either cheaper or someone gave me one. It doesn't matter how I got it, I've got one. But I thought, no, I'll keep it because although I've got the shitty one, no, that's not the shitty one. That's the one I got from the car boot fair. Although I've got the shitty one, like I might as well keep it. So that's the shitty one they gave me, right? This is the one I got from Cash Converters at $24.99, and this is the one I got from the car boot fair for £10. So Cash Converters $24.99, car boot fair £10, and they both are proper Wi-Fi ones or cable. Now I prefer the cable because you never know that your Wi-Fi might disconnect and you might have problems trying to reconnect your Wi-Fi controller back to your console. And I prefer having wired controllers anyway. So what do I do next? I went online and I bought the new game. I know it ain't, cross-able to play from PC onto his PlayStation 5, which he plays his new game on, the Wild Hunter. But they was doing a discount price on Steam. Originally, like the Elite version of the Wild Hunter is like £50 a pound. But I was having a kind of special yesterday for $24.99 or whatever it was. So I thought, yeah, I'll get that because you get a few of the LDCs and a few other bits and bobs software with it. So I downloaded that, and I was having issues with that. The graphics was shit. You can actually plug in a Xbox controller into your PC, and it'll work on some of the games. And I'd done that, but the controller wasn't working correctly. The game was all kind of pixely and all this shit. Well, I managed to get the game, working in a kind of like respectable view for playing the game the way I've got it. It could be, a bit more better video quality, but it's not that bad. Now the thing is, because I can't get the controller to work on it properly, I've got to use keyboard and mouse. And the thing is, with my mouse, this one, it's, although it scrolls across the screen properly, okay, it doesn't really work on the game properly. So I've had the game running and I'm trying to find another mouse, which I'm damn well sure I've got somewhere, but where the hell it is, I don't know. I was pulling half the room apart while I had the game running and live streaming. Still couldn't find it. So I thought, well, fuck this shit. I'm not going to hunt for it anymore. No, my luck, I'll order a new one. And as soon as the new one will turn up, I'll go and find the one I've been looking for. So that's the way things go in here. I know I've got things, I can't find them, so I end up buying yet another one as a replacement. And as soon as it turns up, I'll go and find the one that I originally could never find. So today, I ordered a new mouse and a mouse mat just to play this fucking game on Steam, The Wild Hunter. I have tried live streaming it, which I can do through OBS, but I've removed those videos because I'm ranting and moaning and bitching because the controllers won't work on them on the game through the PC. And my mouse, when I'm using the mouse and the keyboard's okay, but the mouse kind of seems to be slow and sluggish. and there ain't really a lot of settings in the game for you to ponce around with to get the game, the way you want it. So, I would new mouse and mouse mat today. They'll be here tomorrow. I bought cheap ones, the mouse was about a tenner and the mouse mat was about a fiver, something like that. But when I was doing a stream with it last night, not the actual new game, the way the Hunter, I was playing Hunter, what's it called, the other one, the Hunter Call of the Wild. Yeah, I had my headphones on. I couldn't hear nothing through the headphones. The audio was coming through the TV. I couldn't figure out how to get the audio from the game through the headphones, but the microphone was working. And you know me, I don't like wearing headphones because they make my ears itch, they sweat, and I just feel uncomfortable. But I did wear them yesterday, and these were the ones I bought about a week ago. And there's me sitting there with the microphone. And, I kind of like switch screens and I'll turn on YouTube just to see if the audio is working. And the audio was working on it, the microphone was working, but I wasn't getting nothing for the headphones. I thought, well, fuck, am I going to be sitting here with headphones just to use the microphone? Now, my other microphones, like my ICE microphone, are USBs. These headphones are USB and phono. Now, to get the microphone working on your controller, there's a little switch, there's a little phono plug there you plug in, and that goes through your controller onto your PlayStation, and you can actually use the headset as a microphone instead of like your normal microphone. You can still use your desktop microphone for most other things, but you can't use it through your PlayStation or your Xbox unless you're streaming it through OBS on your PC. Now, when I was actually mucking around with the PlayStation, the graphic quality on the last stream was blocky, blurry, stuttery, and God knows what else. And I thought, well, I'm not going to be able to stream that way. I've got to find another way, which luckily I was able to do. There is a setting on your PlayStation 4 where you can actually live stream directly to YouTube by linking your YouTube channel onto your PlayStation. And I was able to do that by watching some guy's video showing you how to do it. Thing is, with the Xbox, you can't do that. You've got to run a specific application to pair up your Xbox to your PC. Then you run an application on your PC to bring up your Xbox screen. And then once your Xbox screen comes up, you've got to use OBS to stream it for YouTube. So the Xbox is a lot more difficult to stream via YouTube because you've got to use two different programs. You've got to use the application for the Xbox, then you've got to use OBS to stream through YouTube. But with PlayStation, there's a setting in there where you just link your YouTube channel directly to your PlayStation 4 and it's done. Now, I don't have to do it the other way because there was another way where you download. It's a bit similar to like the Xbox. You download a program which connects to your PlayStation, wirelessly or whatever, and then once it's up and running, you can use OBS. But when doing it that way, the graphics is completely shit. It's worse than the Xbox. But when I found out I can directly stream through from the PlayStation 4 directly to YouTube, by PlayStation 4, it was okay that way. And the graphics were, a bit more better. Then I tried doing the audio test. And, you could hear me talking but I wasn't getting the audio coming through the headphones from the game. So I thought, well, the only thing I'm going to do now, and this was yesterday, I decided to get myself a small microphone, which is this. I could have got 3 for like $7.99, but I didn't want 3. I just got the 1. And what this is that it's a little clip-on microphone. So I'll clip it on there, like so, and then untangle that, and then I'll plug it into that, like so. But it'll be just like, when headphones, to say it's not going to be headphones, it's just going to be a standard microphone. Now I can just sit here and talk and play the game. Because if I could have got me ice microphone, my spare one, to work on PlayStation, I would do. But I don't think it's compatible, to be honest with you. I didn't try my other ice one. I've got another ice one, but I don't know where the cable is for it. So this cable is only $5.99, this one. So I'm going to test it out later. Do a little live stream before I go to bed on my Mr. Steve's gaming channel. So what time I do that, I don't know yet. But it's been one thing after another. It's either fucking gaming issues, health issues, or issues with fucking gas companies and, not doing what they're supposed to be doing. The only thing is, if I need to get up and go to the bathroom, I've got to remember that I need to unclip this from my shirt, or I can just keep it on and unplug it that way, and then plug it back in. Because when you plug it in, or if you accidentally unplug it, like I did with that one last night, it comes up when it's on your PlayStation saying microphone unplugged. So there we go. Right, I'm gonna go. I need to. Oh, my fucking head's killing me again. I might go to bed soon. I don't know if I want to do any more gaming, to be honest with you. Well, I'm not going to be doing any PlayStation gaming today. If I do, I've been doing a little bit of Xbox today. I did do a little bit of test run on the Way to Hunter, but so I need a new mouse and mouse mat, and hopefully that might help. Because this mouse here, it is getting old, and the runners are getting worn down, so that could be the issue. It scrolls across the screen okay, but when you're in gaming, it just don't feel right, So I just ordered another cheap fucking mouse and a mouse mat, and hopefully that might cure it. If not, then it's more money down the toilet drain, in it, really. No, I did have another cable just now, but it's falling. Oh, there it is. So this is if this doesn't go, if that did not go into your console, your controller, there's another little thing here. And you plug that in there, like so, and you plug that into there. So it's just like an extender in one way, but it might have a different function to it. I don't know until I test it out. And so I'm not going to test it out tonight. I can't be asked. So the only game I'm going to play tonight, which I probably will do in a little while, is the Hunter Call of the Wild on Xbox. I've got it on PlayStation 4, but I had to start completely from scratch on PlayStation 4. I'm only on level 7, but on Xbox over the last few years, I'm on level 16. I'm still trying to work up and get past, the dog level until the dog's actually past these full kind of levelness. That's it. I'm going to go. So now Angela has had her little fill of me blabbing away, talking shit as usual. She can go and watch some TV and do what she normally does. And I can go and get myself some medication and try to get rid of this fucking headache. I did do a car boot fair yesterday, but the video just corrupted. You didn't want to copy itself over to the hard drive on the PC, and when I tried it, it just had a folder inside of a folder and a folder inside of that folder, and there wasn't no video content. So I just did a live stream saying, "Oh, sorry, the video got corrupted. It's the memory card." So now I've got to dig out another memory card because I think the one that I originally was using is completely screwed up, fucked, no good. So an hour's worth of card booty wasn't uploaded because it somehow got corrupted. Right, okay, I'm going. Catch you on the next one. I don't know when it'll be. Might do one weekend, maybe. Got no clue yet. What day is it today? Thursday. I might do one Sunday if I feel like it. Alright, catch you later. Bye for now.